Hello YouTube, and today I'm going to show you the review or of should you buy the Apple iPod Touch for $200 or the DSI for $100. The question is, does it have which one has a better display? Well, the thing is, the iPod Touch, I really like the iPod Touch. You get like so many like a good the iPod Touch the new iPod Touch now has the Retina display, and of course voice control, which is not Siri. Siri is going to be on this thing this fall. Hello. Anyway, so the iPod Touch, you get like 10 hours battery life, they say in Apple the keynote. But you get a built-in camera where you get to take videos, FaceTime, calendar, and you get a bunch of other stuff on there and you get to listen to music. The same for the DSI, but it doesn't actually get the touch of the display that that the iPod Touch has just for you. Anyway, the DSI, they're about 14,000 something pixels. I heard from a cartoon character. Using this app right about over here is the final, and you get kind of a sucky oh my god, you won't let me go home. Oops. Kind of a sucky display, but it's kind of, but you could use it as a touch screen. However, it does come with animation, so that is pretty cool. You check that part out in features. Yeah. And the next part is usage. Which one is easier to use? iPod Touch is pretty easy to understand. I mean, like, they give you a guide, FaceTime, calendar, and then you get some games right over here, and then you got the games right over there, and Brick Breaker, and you got the Apple Store app, which you should download. And that's about all for the usage. Now for the DSI, it doesn't really match the, it's kind of like a how long, like, do you kind of depends on like how long you might like go without like getting bored. Like, let's say you were to play this thing however long you wanted, and I'd say about an hour and a half you would get bored on this thing. But well, DSI is DSI, can't change the way it is, nor can I change the price. Try and copy and paste things from Apple Store and try and say and retype them for lower price. That's just the way. That's just what I like to do, and I just wish that Apple would lower its prices. So so this DSI right over here is Nintendo 3DS transfer to a Nintendo. I don't have a 3DS, so I cannot use that feature. Another good thing oops, that you get the regular the DS Lite features that you would sometimes get from the year 2012 or something, and you would press A to join, or you would press on the button now entering Shane. Now you get, and you just send the message. Yeah, and you could just send the message, and somebody else could just and somebody typing in another DS or DSI or possibly 3DS. Now you can do PictoChat on the DSI or the 3DS. First of all, this is a DSI/iPod Touch review, so I am not. Oops. So I am not exactly sure that the DSI is going to be good for you when it comes to usage and how this thing works. So the next thing I'm going to show you about is portability. How heavy something is, like holding this in my hand, the iPod Touch is right now lighter. So the DSI is pretty heavy. You won't want to be like carrying like a big, heavy thing around. So you just want to. Now this is usually used by a stylus. So and sometimes you can use it for a laptop, computer. It's sometimes like mini laptop. This better not be 7 inches. You know, it's like 4. I guess it's like 4 or 5 inches, but it must be like the size of a DSI XL 7-inch laptops. But let's get back to the subject: the DSI or the iPod Touch. Portability. It has a built-in camera. It is very portable, but you can let me get some pants with the pocket on. And so let's get some pants with the pocket on. This you could probably fit in your pocket. Here, let me try it out. Let's see if it works. God, these pants don't have pockets. Gosh. Well, anyway, they could probably fit in your pocket. This can definitely fit in your pocket because this is just like the iPhone. It has 2 built-in cameras. It's really good. And the next one, number 4, since I'm counting, appearance. Appearance is like how it looks. Like the appearance is like as a built-in camera. If you hold it, it has like a built-in camera on the front. It's how thin it is. So it's like well, I don't have a scale to weigh this, but I can show you how what it looks like, what you will be holding, and what you will be expecting from DSI and iPod Touch, or DSI and or iPod Touch. So here we have the volume rockers right over here, and here we have the SD card slot, which the iPod Touch does not have. I think it will have it sometime. And here's the stylus, really fancy slide out stylus, and it really works well. So if you do not lose it, the DSI has a little pocket for the stylus, so you could just use it like that is, so you can just to use it, just get the stylus out and then flip just flip it open, and then you just turn it on and you're ready to go. And that's it for the DSI. the DSI's display. Now the iPod Touch is not it's not just the iPod Touch itself, it's the iPod Touch with the case. And now I'm going to show you this iPod Touch itself. The iPod Touch is like really light. It's like you can like, and in the iPad you cannot do that. The iPad is pretty heavy, so I don't think you could do that with the iPad. This is the iPod Touch. It has camera on the front, and oh yeah, and another thing, it can take videos. The DSi does not take videos. This camera right over here has a home button, pretty easier to understand. Where the home, how you get to the home button. I mean, how you get back to the menu. Here's the camera, the power button, basic volume buttons, and here's the charger. It doesn't, you can't plug that into the computer. This you can plug into the computer. Okay, this is actually another. This one there are cases for this. You can get a new. You can get like it's so like thin that the display is actually featured with. It's like it's like this thin. And it's kind of cool because you could just like drop it and the iPod Touch would not break. Well, we hope so. If I'm gonna drop it on carpet to make sure it doesn't get any damage. Oops. I'm gonna drop it face down on the carpet to prove to you that it does not break. 3, 2, 1. See, look. Doesn't break. The DSi might break. So just be careful that the iPod Touch is more sturdy than since it has the case. The case makes the iPod Touch really sturdy, so you don't have to worry about it breaking. Another thing that I like about the DSi is that it has these speakers right over here where you could hear better, and you have a little, and you kind of have a little and you kind of have a little smorgasbord, not to go over the top with this iPod here, but it does have quite the features on here. It has buttons. You get everything like all in one. The iPod Touch is actually not that way. iPod Touch is kind of lonely. You don't get that much comfort, like that much protection over the iPod. Here, this thing could actually get you busy, especially the MacBook Pro can keep you like a really big screen. This is not a big screen, but it has 2 screens on it. So, one more thing that I gotta show you is that its features. This features the icons. It's got like a lot of features like the stocks and the utilities, and you get all the games. You get a bunch of stuff. And on this one, you do not actually get that much. So I just want you guys to know that it's not. Stop counting. So going to pretty much rock your life away. So is the DS.